And they're so well dressed, it's annoying.
Yes!
Please give it up for Debs and Lotta!
Where do we go?
Hi, Moloko.
I'm Debs.
Hi. I'm Lotta.
And we are friends.
Best friends.
Best friends.
Don't forget that.
Don't forget it. And it's been 18 years.
Yep.
So we recently had our anniversary.
Yeah.
And as of now, our friendship is of age.
Yep. Fully legal. All of it.
All of it.
We can go to the... Now, we already can, but our friendship can go to the casino.
And play darts in the casino.
Or cards.
If that's what you do there, I guess.
Something like that. And our friendship can also get married.
Without asking our permission, I guess. To other friendships? To people? We don't know.
How does that work?
Yeah. And our friendship could also get a tattoo.
I'm sure that our friendship wouldn't wait a year to get a friendship tattoo.
Are you making a stab at me?
I don't know if you remember this story,
Probably
but
not.
Debs took a year's time to get our friendship tattoo.
You don't go to the tattooer every day? I mean, it's not something...
You went the day before me, and you knew that I was gonna get the friendship tattoo, and you got 3 other things.
Priorities, I guess.
Fucker.
I have it now, though.
Yeah. It's all good now.
All good.
It was a rough year, but yeah. I'm over it, by the way.
Where do we go from here?
You have a good tattoo idea, I heard.
I gotta tell you. Okay, so the other day I had an idea of what can be the next tattoo that I can get, and I thought maybe I really want to get my father's face on my arm, just so that he's there, you know, and he's always close to me.
For once.
For once.
Yeah, so one of my most recent tattoos is I have the future is queer tattooed on here. Just forgot what it was.
What's that again?
Yeah.
Queer.
The past is queer, what now? Yeah, and then I kind of thought, now that I have like a tattoo that kind of reveals this about me, I should maybe finally officially tell my dad. And he kind of knew anyways, because I'm like part of the queer comedy club and like...
It was also, your sister made a web series about you being queer, so...
Yeah. We thought we better like tell him for real before the series comes out, so... So I did that. I came out to my dad recently and... Hold your horses.
Calm down.
It went okay. It was actually like a nice family hangout because both my sisters were there for moral support. And then like my older sister and I were like doing karaoke and my
Nice.
younger sister
What
and my
were you
dad.
singing?
Yeah. What did you say?
What were you singing?
I'm coming out. No. Yeah, and we did that while my dad and my younger sister were smoking a joint. CBD, obviously. We're on TV.
Everything is legal.
Yeah, so then the like conversation part started, and he did say like, yeah, blah, blah, God told me that you're still my daughter.
That's
I was
good.
like, cool. I knew that. Yeah, and then he also said, but I can't look at you right now, it hurts too much. And he also thinks it's up for discussion. And I was like, there's nothing to discuss, but whatever. So yeah, I think it went great.
It sounds great,
Yeah.
I guess. So it was my birthday last month. And...
Woo!
Thank you.
Older than 18.
Of course. And I was so inspired by Lotta that I thought, hey, maybe I should come out to my dad as well. And while I was sitting in my room on my birthday, I thought, when he calls me, I will definitely tell him. Then he didn't call. So I guess I gotta do it next year. I also thought about texting him like, in all caps, me queer. But that's just tasteless.
It would have also been the longest conversation you've had in years.
Probably, yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe you can kind of imagine dads aren't really our favorite people.
What?
I'm sometimes not sure if they're real. I know they exist in theory, but are they really a thing? I don't know. So, my little sister and I watched a movie like 10 years ago. And in this movie, there was this dad, which was like, what? And then...
How? Just how?
Yeah. And then he made an art project with his daughters. All three of them were in one room making art together. And they were like
That's the joke already.
participating.
What the fuck?
And they were like all having fun. And even back then we were like, who the fuck made this movie? They know nothing about like life. It's just so unrealistic. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's less disbelief than it is jealousy. I get so fucking jealous. And the other day I was watching a movie and there was a kid and he was doing stuff and the dad was in the same room. And I got so emotional and I got so...
We're not asking that much.
No, we're not asking much. And I got so wound up that I got so wet and I needed this towel to like wash away my tears. Revenge!
Exactly. Yeah. When I was a kid, I had a lot of crushes on like my parents' friends and my uncle.
I thought you were going to say parents. That was
No.
weird.
Don't be crazy. Yeah, so like my uncle, for example, he was the coolest dude I've ever seen, and everyone was always like, "Oh, Lotta is in love," blah blah blah. And I got so confused because I was like, "What the fuck? I'm 3 years old. I don't know what love is. I just want him to be my dad." Good times.
Good times. So I met this man a few years back, and I started to have really daughterly feelings towards him. And we had so much fun, and he gave me all this advice, and we had the best time, honestly. Only to be interrupted by his son, who was also my boyfriend back then. So rude, so
Seriously.
rude. I mean, fucking give us a minute, yeah? He was also actually here before the show, and I was just like, get the fuck out. Where's your dad? So Klaus, if you're there, call me. I'm still here.
Yeah, some dads are great, I guess.
And we're also not saying that everyone has a dad or needs a dad.
Heck, we don't really need our dads either. But, I mean, like, we have the greatest mothers of all.
Chosen and not chosen.
And they're all here tonight.
All of them, all 15.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are mothers. There. The real ones. Woo! Are you embarrassed?
Stand up, please. You don't have to.
Yeah, and we're also not trying to put it in comparison to anybody else's experience. It's just kind of how life is going for us.
Yeah. And it's such a fucking teaser. Like, it's like when you watch the trailer to a movie and it's so good and you just really want to watch it, but you can't.
It's like when you're trying to stream it and you turn on the video and all of a sudden there's like a power out in the whole world.
You go to the cinema and you get there to the casa and you forgot your wallet at home.
Yeah.
Annoying. That's it. Revenge!
Exactly. Yeah, we're not even saying that our dads are like actual horrible people. And they're not even horrible dads to all of them.
Yeah, they even have better relationships with all of the sisters that we have. Like also all of them here. 1, 2, 3.
Actually,
Hi.
only one, the others bailed.
No one's watching from Berlin. Hi. Love you.
Cute. Yeah, but there's always like some people who you just don't get along with.
You just don't vibe.
Yeah, you're
not on the same wavelength. Wow. That
like
wasn't
us,
planned.
like us.
We are on the same wavelength.
We're one person sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Some people are just like there's just nothing there, and it's kind of weird, and it sucks when that person is like your parent. Whatever. So my dad and I went to the Technical Museum once. That's all the things we ever did together.
But at least it's a cool Ausflug.
Yeah. But for like 23 years, it's kind of meh. Okay. Yeah. I'll take it, but yeah. But there was actually one thing that we bonded over, which was fights. I was a rebellious teenager. I did like really bad stuff, like wear tank tops. Whew.
That was whew.
Yeah. And then I
reaction.
thought, like, what would be really bad for my dad? So I found like one of those boyfriend type people. And I did that for a while, and it was like good drama for a while. We talked a lot more than usually.
Gotta keep it on that level.
Yep. And then at some point he was like, yeah, it's okay now. He told my then boyfriend that he had to marry me, and my boyfriend was kind of like, yeah, okay.
Of course they're married now.
So not even now. He just
They're
said
not
we
married,
had
I'm
to be
sorry.
like officially engaged for it to be okay. And my boyfriend was like, yeah, okay. So there wasn't a lot of friction anymore, and I had to find a new plan.
How can you top that?
Yeah. It was already pretty bad. So I was like, well, what's worse for my dad?
What is worse?
So that's why I'm gay. It's my personal vendetta.
That was a pun?
Good one. Yeah, I mean, now I'm sure he's thinking the whole time, like, I should have taken her to the Technical Museum a second time.
Would have helped.
Or maybe made me even more gay. I don't know. Or, I don't know, maybe it was like, I should have done art projects with her. But maybe I would be even more of a queer artist now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
queer. I'm just queer because I'm queer. I don't do vendetta.
Yeah. And single.
And single, sorry.
Me too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.